welcome to the 11th annual Fort Macleod Santa Claus Parade.
Right around that corner in just a minute. The Santa Claus Parade!
On behalf of the town, I would like to invite all the citizens that have left us to come on back home and help celebrate.
And Dan, this year we have the Mounties riding horses, which is a departure from the usual thing.
Yeah, that's kind of a novelty. We haven't had that in past years.
Right behind him, Dan, are the Fort Museum Mounted Patrol. And these riders with their beautiful matched horses provide a mini musical ride 4 times daily during July and August.
This is the Remington Carriage. It's used today to carry Macleod to MP Ken Hughes and Macleod MLA the Honourable Leroy Fjordbotn. And the magnificent animal pulling the carriage is a unique Canadian breed called Canadian. There's less than 1,000 of them in Canada, and we have 2 of them with us today. And this is a float representing again, the Remington Carriage collection, and this is Joyce Fairbairn, Senator Joyce Fairbairn from Lethbridge. And of course, Joyce, it's a real pleasure to have you back at this year's parade. What is that? 1959. It looks like something from that era when you see the big fins in the back.
Yeah.
And there is Miss Teen Lethbridge, 1992, and that's Allison Conley. Welcome to Fort Macleod, Allison. And I think there's Ms. Lethbridge, Rita Peterson.
People, the streets are packed, as you mentioned earlier, and here's someone. Let's see how she's enjoying the parade. Hi, what's your name?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, how you liking the parade so far?
Good.
What's your favorite part?
The floats.
The floats?
Yeah.
You like the band and the music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let's see. What's your name here?
Lynn.
Rosalind, how you liking the parade?
Good.
Here's the town of Fort Macleod, the town celebrating the 100th anniversary. We've already heard that. 100 years of incorporation throughout 1993. Come on down to Fort Macleod, join them this year, and talk to people you know and mention Fort Macleod's homecoming throughout the year of 1993. And have we mentioned the weather yet? It is an absolutely gorgeous day. The snow that fell last night is already being melted into slush.
Obviously, of our historic background in the fact that we are the oldest town in the province, and we're going to tout that very highly.
Okay, one last thing. Let me just ask you, you're encouraging people, I guess anyone who's ever lived here, to come back and help celebrate.
Absolutely. That's what the homecoming weekend is all about in July, and we're hoping we get hundreds and hundreds of people coming back to.
And of course, the Chinook Arch means that if you're a member of one of the libraries in that system, you can go and borrow books at another member in that system simply by presenting your card.
When you come to a parade, the most important thing is to be organized, as you know. I know you have a great seat, you got your warm jacket on, and so do these people here. They got their chairs, their blanket, everyone's set. Ma'am, and what is your name?
Diane Ross.
Diane, and a lot of preparation going into setting up your spot for the parade. What time did you get here? About 3 a.m. for this spot?
No, 11 o'clock.
Oh, you managed to scoop it at 11. Is this the first parade for the kids, or you come every year?
We come every year pretty well.
Okay, and let's ask, and what's your name, buddy?
Mark.
Mark, how do you like the parade so far?
Good.
Good, y'all warm, you got a good seat, everything okay? Very talkative young man as well, thanks very much. And your name?
Kristen.
Kristen, you liking the
The
parade?
Order of the Eastern Star, and the ladies' side of the Masonic fraternity are regular in our parades, all 11. This group was organized here in 1924.
And on the screen right now is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And of course, they are a regular feature in our parade. And coming up here with the theme of Home Sweet Home.
Fellowship Church. God bless you and your whole family and salvation.
And the Fort Macleod.
Of course, is the Esso Tiger. And that's representing the town pump. Originated in the 1920s as a Texaco outlet and remained so until 1990 when Texaco was merged with Esso, and the other Esso outlet is on Main Street. And that's Herb Service, who have been here since 1987.
Here comes the float from the town of Picture Butte. They have been here now for a number of years, and it's really special to have the support of the people around. The livestock feeding capital
And not only are they known for livestock, but they're known for their sugar beets and a very challenging golf course. And, oh boy, you couldn't miss these people. This is one of my favorite bands in all the world. This is the Mcgrath School Marching Pipe Band. They're known all over the world for their music and precision marching. They've won numerous awards, but instead of talking about them, let's hear them. This is the Yokocho Chamber of Commerce just passing us. Big Rocky back for our third year. And right in behind them, the Treasury branches. Alberta Treasury branches opened in Fort Macleod in 1963. And they are active community participants and always have a very... All right, there's the A&W Root Bear. Of course, a usual sight of parades all around southern Alberta. Mike Dion and the staff here have a warm welcome for hungry visitors. And this outlet has won many awards in the A&W chain, and we're very happy to have the A&W Root Bear.
93, I guess, from the Macleod High School. We're coming down. Y'all having a good time?
Sure are. Yeah, it's fun.
You like? Is this the first time you've been in a parade?
No.
A parade veteran, Dan. Almost like you. Probably what? 50, 60 parades? Back to you.
This is the mayor of the town of Cardston, Max and Marilyn Hardy, on this float, as they're being serenaded by the Lethbridge Salvation Army Band just right in front of them.
Enjoy the rest of the...
Thanks.
Okay, Dan, this is the best part of my job. Where else does a guy like me get to meet a rodeo princess? Back to
Horses
you.
around southern Alberta, and of course horses are a Western tradition. You can't have a parade without horses and riders on. Here's the Fort Macleod block parent program. Of course, what better example or what better idea for a block parent program than to have a gingerbread house? And of course, the block parent program is a volunteer citizen action program primarily designed to provide the community with an organized method of citizen
Injured reindeer coming down the street here, right here. Excuse me, injured reindeer. Come on over here for a second. We got someone on crutches and still managed to make her way into the parade. Come here, a little closer. What is your name?
I am Dasher.
I'm here with Dasher. Dasher, what happened? A little accident in training for the big holiday?
Yeah, I think so. I missed.
Miss Pagan Nation, Lindy Provo is on that float too. Look at that beautiful one there.
Lined up all along Main Street, up and down, probably.
Right behind it, I think it's very fitting that the town of Granham should be right behind the Fort Macleod float, because Granham is one of this town's most faithful supporters. Thank you, Mayor Hanson, and the good people of the little town that could.
And look at the beautiful restored car representing the town of Granham.
Family have been regular contributors to our parades. The costumes and the drums are special.
And just like we've listened to all of our other parade entries that have music, let's give a listen to this one. Thank you for joining our parade. Here's Lethbridge Community College. George, you know more about them.
LCC was the first public community college in Canada. It all began 35 years ago.
The Alpha Milk Truck, the restored and historic and antique Alpha Milk Truck. And this is a 1958 shed.
And I bet you this is the Chinook Health Unit right behind. Head office in Fort Macleod, but also serves Claresholm, Crow's Nest Pass, Pinch Creek, Cardston, Mcgrath. Promotes healthy people living in healthy communities.
And of course, they've got people dressed up in the costumes of, what is that? It's supposed to be a carrot, cranberry sauce, all of the other healthy ingredients that go to making up a good dietary source that you need every day. Who are you interviewing this time?
Dan, you'll be happy to know it's not a woman. I'm here with one of the most distinguished men in our country. We're here with the Prime Minister, and Mr. Mulroney, thanks for coming to the Fort Macleod Parade. How did you decide to make it?
Well, it was a real toss-up, but I decided I had to come because it's such a good event. It happens every year, and I just had to be here.
Are you amazed no one's throwing anything at you? You're not being booed?
Oh, no, these are very nice people. Very nice people.
Okay, sir, enjoy. Thanks for stopping and chatting with us.
We'll go from the donkey, and enough said. We'll go to the Mcleod. This is the Empress Theatre Society. And of course, this is the jewel of Fort Macleod, the Summer Theatre Group. who are here to entertain you.
Now we have some more of the Lethbridge and Crow's Nest Antique Car Club, some of the rebuilt and restored automobiles.
And this is where you really get into the lacquered cars, because these cars, some of them have as many as 30 to 50 coats of lacquer on them. Beautifully restored. And these people spend hours and hours and hours. And talk about devotion. Big grill.
Yeah.
That's got to be what, 58, 59?
I think so.
They don't make them like that anymore. And it's probably a good thing, too, because, I mean, they were nice to look at, but boy, you could barely go about 3 miles to a gallon on those.
Yeah, you didn't go by many
The
circles.
best seat in the place. It's too cold. They're just in the window. I don't know. Can you see that, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
These kids they have the best seat in the
South
house.
Central Hockey League, and they play against Medicine Hat, Drumheller, High River, Tabor, Lethbridge, Brooks, and Strathmore. And there they are. There's the players on the back. They're the Rockies.
Just a brand new.
Some of them, anyway. As we said, they're youngsters between 12 and 13. And they're obviously happy
Prime
to be
Minister,
here.
earlier I have another special guest with me now, sir. For those who don't know, can you tell us who you are?
I'm Santa Claus, and I've had a wreck.
You had a
my
wreck?
reindeer run away. My sleigh got busted. All I got left is Rudolph, and he wants to dance.
What are you going to do on Christmas Eve? What are all these kids going to do?
I don't know. We can't make it home before Christmas with our with no sleigh. So it's going to be tough going.
Dan, panic has hit the streets. You can see the kids' faces. We don't know what to do. Hopefully something will change. Maybe someone will come through. He'll find the sleigh. He'll find the reindeer. Santa, good luck.
Yes. That kind of neat. Yeah. That's representing D&M Meat Producers Limited. And they've got something that goes into the meat at D&M Meat Producers.
It sure is.
There they are. That's the calf.
Oh, my.
George, did you know that the red and white parts of Santa Claus's costumes are part of the Coca-Cola promotion way back in the 1920s? Coca-Cola were the first people to depict Santa Claus as red and white, and of course, their product promotion was red and white, and that's where we get the tie-in today. And that's why Santa Claus wears red and white. It just sort of became part of our folklore history in North America. There's Santa Claus, of course, and that means the end of the parade. And as we end the parade, a thank you again to George Bannerman for compiling all of the information on all of our floats as he does every year. And George, it's been a pleasure having you with us for the 11th annual Fort Macleod Santa Claus Parade.
Our sponsors, all of us here at 2 and 7, want to wish you the best of the season and hope that you'll be able to spend the holidays with those nearest and dearest to you.